expect you to show it to me.
There you go. Detective Sergeant Jamie Wiseman.
DS, yeah.
Okay.
And any detective work to be getting on with, or?
Well, no, I'm due to be
more
going
worried
home now.
about. All right, then go home then.
No, I'm more worried about you filming people's private cars. Police officers get a bit jumpy about that.
Why?
Why? Because people don't like us.
Okay,
Some
well
people
I'm
have
not.
vengeance against police officers, and you're filming our personal cars when we come out.
But I don't.
That makes me very jumpy.
Why? What are you jumpy about?
When my personal details going out on social media or something like that.
So you're just assuming that it's going to go on social media? Do you know any of this? Like, you're just assuming.
No, I'm asking you.
Because this is what I'm choosing to do with my time today.
Yeah, but why are you doing that? But you're saying you're not interested in people's private
No,
plate.
I'm not.
You're recording them when they come out of there.
What can I do with someone's private plate? Only yourselves in the DVLA could pull that info.
I've got no idea.
Okay, well rest assured I'm...
Welcome back, everyone. Today we're diving into one of the most jaw-dropping audits in recent memory. Auditor Cole heads to Southampton Police Station for what should have been a simple, lawful recording, but it explodes within seconds. A sergeant and 2 officers swarm him, emotions running wild, not the law, turning an ordinary interaction into an extraordinary detention. And just when you think it can't get any worse, bam, another officer smashes his camera. Stick around, because what follows exposes the gaps, contradictions, and shocking hypocrisy in modern policing. You won't want to miss a second of this.
That makes me feel very uneasy.
Right.
And
so what are you trying to do?
I need to investigate that.
Okay, what do you want to investigate?
Why you are filming Hampshire police stations. Is my conversation not clear? Are you not clear on what I'm saying?
This is a camera, mate. I've given you assurances that I'm not here for any trouble.
Have I explained that? Have you not registered that?
I don't even think you are on edge. There's 3 of you. I've got a camera. Like, you guys are armed. Like, why would you be on edge? Should I not be the one that's on edge?
When we're coming out in personal vehicles.
Yeah, but what can I possibly do with your personal vehicle?
You tell me.
Then you should maybe consider taking the bus to work or something. I don't really understand.
Why should myself and my colleagues alter our way of getting to work?
Because you're so concerned about security arrangements and whatnot. So if it's such a security risk...
I'll tell you why, because police officers get attacked on and off duty.
Right.
That's what makes me nervous.
Okay.
And they do that because people share our private information and track us down to where we live.
We see exactly what goes wrong when policing is driven by feelings instead of facts. The sergeant admits he's uncomfortable filming private plates, even though every plate on public roads is visible by design. This is a textbook example of fear-based policing. He's creating a problem out of thin air. Cole isn't causing the anxiety, the officer is, confusing personal fear with professional duty. It's important to note that this isn't just rude, it's unlawful to act on baseless assumptions. And notice how he continually frames everything around himself. I feel uneasy, it makes me nervous, rather than focusing on actual evidence.
Well no, you just said I have no idea, like you're a detective, mate.
I work in this industry, in the security industry, and I know police officers have been followed home. I know police officers' vehicles have been targeted.
Okay, well, I'm telling you that I'm not interested in harming any police officer.
I don't know that, do I?
All right, well then what are we going to... All right, how are we going to proceed then?
Well, I'd like you to go if possible.
So is that going to, like, what does that achieve? Like, I'm not going to go.
Well, it makes me feel better. I don't understand why you want to put me on this edge.
You haven't given a good reason for doing it.
I don't need a reason though. What I'm doing is lawful.
I'm not saying it's not lawful.
Okay, so why would I need a reason?
It's just like my colleague is explaining it.
Do I have to account for my actions in a public place, doing something legal? You can find it strange. It's not illegal if it's strange. Like,
is there anything you need to report to us today?
No.
Is that the reason why you're here?
No.
No? Why are you here though?
To film.
Why to film?
Because this is what I want to do.
Filming?
Pay attention to this exchange. Classic hypocrisy in action. Officers claim a security risk, yet suggest the public should cater to their convenience. Why should I take a bus, he asks. The audacity. You're wearing a uniform, parking publicly, and then whining about visibility. And it gets better. When challenged, the officer claims other people sharing information could attack them. Completely unsubstantiated. Cole is filming legally. He's not sharing personal addresses or endangering anyone. This is emotion masquerading as authority, and it exposes the mindset that ruins trust between the public and police.
Because we're in public. You guys have got cameras everywhere, like you're filming.
There's
like,
CCTV all the way around the city,
course there is,
there?
exactly. So what, I don't know why we've got such a front about
Do you not think
filming.
that the police station could be a security risk?
Is it not a secure building? Like?
that wasn't my question. Do you concede that people may want to target a police station?
No.
You don't concede
Because
that?
it's not. I don't think it's a valuable target. I don't know what sort of people you're referring to. I don't think this is a valuable target for a terrorist. Has a police station ever been attacked
Yeah.
by a terrorist? Has they?
Yeah.
Which one?
Police stations have been attacked quite regularly.
I don't think they have.
Okay.
Well, name one then. So you can't name them, but you're saying that it's happening. Well, which one then?
I can tell you, but I won't say.
What?
I can tell you, but I won't.
You can.
Here's where it gets really wild. The sergeant claims police stations are attacked quite regularly, an outright exaggeration not supported by any UK threat data. Meanwhile, a colleague adds the notorious, childish line, "I can tell you, but I won't." This isn't law enforcement, it's a playground taunt disguised as authority. It highlights a bigger problem. Rather than engaging with the public honestly, they're dodging questions, bluffing, and relying on fear to justify suspicion. Coley stays calm, exposing the baseless nature of their claims and highlighting how feelings are being prioritized.
I wouldn't be irresponsible or come and do this. Believe me. And if this was behaviour that I knew that terrorists engaged in,
But it is.
I would have.
They
No,
fill
it's
targets. They definitely-
what, overtly.
Well, they might
with
do.
this little crappy
How do
little
I know you're
gimbal.
not a terrorist? How do I know that? How do I know that?
You don't know that, but you have to go
Exactly
based
right.
on what you do know. There needs to be an objective
Yeah, so
basis.
What I do know is I've got a man who's not willing to give his details stood in front of me who's filming police stations.
Okay.
So that's what I do know. That's the facts.
Okay.
Is it not?
So me filming does not implicate me as any sort of like prospective terrorist
No,
or
but it raises
otherwise.
my suspicion.
Well, you can be suspicious all you want. Like it's not a crime. You suspecting me of doing something is not a crime. You need to have some sort of reasonable suspicion or objective basis to suspect me as a terrorist.
No. Well, at the moment, I think you are filming a police station.
Yeah.
With no reason to do that.
Mm-hmm.
You are refusing to give your details. I have no idea where that information's going. And
Watch this closely. The sergeant now claims Coley is suspicious purely because he's filming in public. Notice how often the language revolves around personal belief. I think, I feel, I'm concerned. This is exactly what Section 43 of the Terrorism Act guards against. It requires objective, articulable facts, not hunches. Coley is exercising his lawful right to film. The sergeant's reasoning collapses the moment we apply the law correctly. This isn't just bad policing, it's a textbook case for a false detention claim. It's a reminder that authority without understanding leads to serious.
I think we did that.
Sure, you want to do that? I don't think you got grounds for a
I'm
Section
telling
43
you-
search.
Well, I'm telling you, I think I do. Okay, so
Yeah, well, it's not about thinking. This is objective. It's not an opinion,
Okay,
is it?
okay, look.
The legislation's black and white. It's not I think.
you can have this conversation with the solicitor afterwards, and they can come after me at a later date. That's absolutely fine. Okay,
Okay.
that's your right.
So you're going to abuse my rights now, yeah?
Okay, no, I'm not. I'm going to use our powers.
Okay.
So what I'm saying, I find your behaviour very suspicious.
Okay.
You are filming not just this police station in Hampshire, but other police stations in Hampshire. You can give me no.
Listen to what you're saying, Hampshire.
There's no legal reason why you are doing
Okay.
that, other than because you want to.
Yeah,
You are
that's- I don't
refusing
need
your
a reason.
details, so we can't even verify who you are or what you are doing it for. Therefore,
I'm not obliged to
I
give
consider
details.
that to be quite a big terrorist risk. Okay.
Pay attention to the search. The sergeant says they're looking for anything related to terrorism. That's legally meaningless. Section 43 requires specific, reasonable suspicion of items linked to terrorism, not vague fishing expeditions. Coley calmly points out that he doesn't have to provide ID, yet the officers carry on as if the law doesn't exist. The audacity here is shocking. They are conducting a search without articulable grounds, confident that the badge will shield them. This is exactly how unlawful searches happen, and why training and adherence to the law is critical. Every vague threat they raise is a potential liability.
Search firstly,
These two are going to conduct a search.
but you've just
Yeah, I've
launched
given
with
you
it.
grounds.
So what are these officers going to be searching for?
Anything related to terrorism?
Such as
or
what? That's a bit abstract, isn't it? Any sort of
Well, it
specific
is.
items?
Not at the moment.
So you're searching for my ID?
Well, no, and anything relating to terrorism. So if all of a sudden we find ID and
Yeah.
that says actually this bloke's okay, there's nothing to worry about.
I am okay. I've told you I'm okay.
Yeah, I know you've told me, but I don't know that. Or it might say he's on a terrorist watch list, and then we've got something to worry about, haven't we? So
You're not going to
that's
find my info
okay,
though.
that's fine. But they're going to search you for that purpose.
This
okay?
power doesn't. I don't have to provide my information in this power.
No, I'm not asking to provide anything. I'm
But you
saying
just
they're
said
gonna search you.
you're hoping to find ID, this and that. Like,
Yeah, if they find it, we'll look at it.
You know you can be sued in a civil court.
That's absolutely fine. You can go down that route. I haven't got a problem with that.
You sure you want to do?
The climax, an off-duty officer storms in, shouting security breach, and grabs Coley's camera. This is a bold, unlawful interference with his equipment. Remember, all this filming was done legally in public. The fact that officers escalate to this behavior shows a total disregard for law, accountability, and civil rights. Moments like this aren't just dramatic, they're evidence of systemic failures and overreach. Coley's calm handling here is textbook. He doesn't escalate, but the law is very much on his side.
This is becoming more and more unlawful because now you're detaining me to find out my name. Like, that wasn't the object of the search, was it? You've done the search, it's come back negative. I know, but you're the one that's launched with the power, so I feel like you're the one.
The officer said you was trying to find out your identity.
Yeah, but that wasn't the purpose of the search.
Okay,
Section 43 doesn't require me to give my details.
Is that what you're saying? Do you want to go?
Yes.
All right, then.
Can I get a copy of the search slip, please?
You ever been arrested before?
Don't worry, in due time, you'll find out everything you need to know.
Okay. I'll wait in due time and then I'll know who you are, won't I?
Oh, well, I can't go.
Is he recording cars as they're coming out of there?
Yeah.
Well, let's take his phone off him and let's seize it. The evidence.
Evidence of what?
Hey? It's
Evidence
a
of
security
what?
breach, buddy, okay? I'm not...
So, let's recap. Coley was detained and searched under dubious terrorism claims, based purely on feelings, not legal evidence. The search yielded nothing, yet officers continued to act beyond their lawful powers. The force then tried to withhold body-worn footage, highlighting a lack of transparency. This is a perfect case study in the dangers of emotion-driven policing and the importance of knowing your rights. If you found this case as shocking as we did, hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget.